Chapter 354, Mermaid War is Inevitable. It starts with us in the living room having a nice chat with Lincoln, Cleo, Ricky, Emma, and Bella. Alexis, it's amazing that you all have awesome powers in mermaids' forms. Cleo, it sure is. Alexis. Ricky, how did you and Jaden meet? Alexis, we met at a place called Duel Academy. It's a school where kids go to learn how to become professional duel monster players. Cleo, that's interesting. Me, it's really cool. And the duel monster cards are awesome. I've been collecting them for over 10 years. Wait here. I go into my room and I come back with a huge 12-inch binder filled with cards. Me, this is my entire collection. Alexis, this is a huge collection. Cleo, look at all these cards. Emma, I've never seen so many of them. Lincoln, I've seen this collection and it is awesome. Me, yep. It took me over 10 years to amass this collection and it took a lot of money. Let's just say that it was more than what Dad made before we won the lottery. I bought them at the stores and off the internet. I even took them from evil duelists as trophies. Alexis was looking at them. Alexis, some of these cards we never saw at Duel Academy. Me, yep. Lincoln, this is amazing. I still can't believe that there are so many of them. Me, yep. I just collect the cards and summon them when needed. Alexis, it's incredible. Even Crowlier's cards are in here. Me, yep. Alexis, I became a duelist when I was a little girl. I was considered a very popular student, but I don't have that queen bee complex. Cleo, well, that's a relief. Alexis, yeah. When I met Jaden, to me he was a punk kid that got lucky. But as time went on I realized that he was more than just an amateur. He had what it takes to become the next king of games like Yu-Gi-Oh! Then Crowlier kidnapped me and held me prisoner, and it was all part of plot to get Jaden and Cirrus expelled from the academy. Me, yep. That's when I arrived because of my spy network. My best friend from computer club Charlie Nottingham informed me and I set out to stop and expose Crowlier. And we did. Alexis, yep. Cleo, what was Crowlier gonna do? Me, he was gonna get Jaden and Cirrus expelled for going into the abandoned dorm to save Alexis. But Charlie informed me of what's been going on and we stopped it. Sito Kaiba came and he fired Crowlier and arrested him. They gasped. Cleo, that's horrible. Ricky, why would he want to expel Jaden and Cirrus? Me, he was a sore loser. He was upset that he lost to Jaden and he sought revenge. Emma, that's not right. Tara, no it's not. Emma, how did you get your powers? Tara, my story will shock you. Tara revealed her story and it was shocking. Emma, Tara, that's awful. Ricky, the genocide of your kingdom changed you forever. Cleo, oh man. Tara, yet. I was changed forever as a result. I now have geokinetic powers and angel wings for winged flight. Lincoln, that's awesome. Tara, yet. Sailor Mars, my story is just like anyone else's until I became Sailor Mars. My real name is Ari Ahino and I lived at a Japanese temple for a while. Cleo, that's so cool. Ricky, it sure is. Jen, my story is different. Being the cousin of the Incredible Hulk is an interesting adventure. I got my powers from a blood transfusion from Bruce and it gave me the ability to transform into the She-Hulk. Unlike Bruce, however, I retained my intelligence when I become She-Hulk. Me, I know. Cleo, that's incredible. Jen. Ricky, it sure is. We also heard that Ed beat up a psychotic killer from Eastern Europe. Me, you heard right. Let me show you. I use my magic and show Ed as Edzilla pulverizing Lena Clamor and it was awesome. They were shocked. Cleo, Ed did all that? Me, yep. She was later arrested and thrown into the Triple Supermax Secure Psychiatric Prison Unit in Lake Vostok, Antarctica. If she escapes again, she will be killed on sight. But she also has a terrible curse on her, which is a fate worse than death. Eternal life as a 9-year-old girl with an uncontrollable rage problem. Emma, wow. Good riddance to her. Me, yep. Lincoln, Lena Clamor was not just a danger to everyone around her but also to herself. Me, yep. Suddenly the alarm went off. Me, uh-oh. The computer popped up, and on a hologram we saw in the Tyrrhenian Sea near Italy a huge disturbance. Scans revealed that a group of friends on vacation in Italy were killed by a mermaid from the dark side of the legend. Me, looks like we got a dark side mermaid problem on our hands. Lincoln, is the war starting already? Me, no. It doesn't say, but we have to stop this now. Let's go. We headed out to Italy. We arrived and saw a fight with a dark side mermaid and a woman named Kelly and a man named Nico. We arrived and I kicked the dark mermaid in the face and blasted her in the chest and killed her instantly. Me, that did it. To Kelly, are you alright? Kelly, yeah. Thank you, JD. Me, no problem. Another man came over and he was holding the mermaid as if he loved her and he was crying. Nico, no, the sirens still have a more fatal weapon than their song. Namely, their silence. And though admittingly as if it never happened, it is considerable that someone quite possibly might have escaped from their singing. But from their silence, certainly never. Me, that's the beauty of the dark side of the legend. They are savage, ruthless, bloodthirsty monsters with an endless thirst for blood, and that's why we have to kill all the dark side mermaids before they destroy the world. Alexis, that's right. Suddenly singing was heard in the distance and something evil was coming our way. Nico, something is wrong. Me, something's coming. Kelly, what is it? Alexis, more mermaids. Lincoln, and they're heading this way. Nico, her sisters are coming for vengeance. Me, it's war. Kill one and thousands will take its place. Mermaid war is inevitable. A huge school of mermaids was heading our way and there were thousands of them. Maybe millions. I pull out my radio. Me, everyone converge on our position. Mermaid war has arrived. Jared, we're on our way, Dad. Me, hurry son. Kelly, I'm not ready to die. Nico, living as a slave like him is a worse fate than death. Maybe we'll all die, but at least we'll kill all those monsters. One by one. Me, and we'll gladly help you. These monsters have plagued the world of mermaids for far too long and they are a menace to everyone. Cleo, that's right. Ricky, let's do it. Emma, no one ruins the good name of the mermaid on our watch. Bella, let's get M. Everyone arrived and they landed by us ready to fight. Very, this is it, guys. Aline, yep. Mermaid war. We have to stop these monsters and prevent them from destroying the world. Me, this is it, everyone. We fight to the death. Lainey, we're with you all the way, JD. Cody, we won't let these monsters destroy our planet. Zoe, that's right. Hercules, we're ready. Me, that's right. Tonight, we dine in hell. All, Spartan grunts. We powered up. Me, charge. Lily sounded the charge horn and we went on the water and into the water and flew into the air above the water. The Battle of the Pelennor Fields theme from The Lord of the Rings, Return of the King plays. The mermaids got closer as we charged. The battle that will decide the fate of the human race and mermaids of good everywhere had begun. Warning, this battle contains lots of gore and carnage. Read at your own risk. We all clashed with the dark mermaids and the entire Mediterranean Sea was being turned into a savage bloodbath. Blood and guts were splattering everywhere, limbs were being severed and thrown, organs were flying everywhere and heads were coming off. But as the fight progressed, more mermaids from the dark side kept on coming by the tens of millions from all over the world. We were blasting and slashed them apart and it was a gruesome and horrific fight of indiscriminate fury. Cleo and Emma were facing some mermaids underwater. Cleo, we don't know who you are. But you're giving mermaids a very bad name. Dark Mermaid, then why don't you cry about it? Perhaps to your parents who are all the way in Australia. Or maybe to those stupid boyfriends of yours. Oh, she did not just go there. Emma, oh, you did not just insult our boyfriends. Cleo and Emma ripped her apart and blasted her. Massive fiery explosions were blowing some of the mermaids apart and were setting some of the Mediterranean Sea on fire. Hundreds of thousands of people were running for their lives in fear of they would be killed because of the battle. Magic, ice, fire, light, crystal, lightning, earth, wind, water and energy blasts were blowing apart some of the mermaids and throwing their limbs and organs everywhere, and we were smashing their heads in with hammers and maces. She-Hulk was punching their heads off with her superhuman strength. Nicole was sealing all of their souls into the book of vile darkness with her magic, and they all just kept on pouring into it. It was a grisly and gruesome fight. Suddenly reinforcements arrived. It was Verbena and Aster along with thousands of soldiers from Chrysalis, and Thetis arrived with some of her friends, and they blasted the dark mermaids with ion laser blasters and powerful streams of water. Me, you all arrived just in time, Verbena. Verbena, thanks JD. Glad we could help. Shannon, we all owe you one. Thetis, thanks Shannon. We fought valiantly and killed all the mermaids from the dark side of the legend 3 hours later. We were panting hard and sweating a lot, and our clothes were covered in blood and sweat. Me, pants, that's the last of them. We did it, guys. We won. We all cheered wildly as we had saved the entire planet from total destruction 12 years from now. The scourge of the dark side of the mermaid had been wiped out for good. Lily, we won and we saved the world from a horrible future. Lana, we sure did. Lola, that was the most action we've ever done. Lucy, it was so great. And their blood is really tasty. Lynn, you got to admit though it was a great workout. Luan, this was an awesome battle. It was a fight of wonders. Laughs, get it? We all laugh. Me, laughs, that was a good one. Luan. Eddie, laughs, that was awesome. You were amazing, my angel of comedy. Luan, thanks my king of comedy. Lindsay, Mamak wet. Everyone, ah. Luna, this was an awesome fight dudes, and in the end we won. Sam, we sure did. Lenny, we totes won and saved the world. Lori, we sure did. Lenny. This was literally one of the most incredible battles we've ever experienced. Vince, it sure was. Lori. What did you think of it, Carol? Carol, it was awesome. You were awesome, Vincey. Me, you both were. You were awesome, partner. Vince, thanks buddy. Me, you're welcome. Lainey, now the horrific future that destroyed Lindsay's will never happen at all. Lisa, affirmative elder sister. It was thanks to our intervention in massacring the mermaids from the dark side of the legend that we were able to prevent this cataclysmic calamity from ever happening. Me, that's right, Lisa. We saved the whole planet from total destruction, and we saved the entirety of the human race from extinction. Very, and with the dark side of the legend of the mermaid completely eradicated, we can now finally enjoy our peace with the mermaids of good and light. Tamao, you said it, sis. I'm happy they're all gone. Monsters like them deserve to be forever damned. Mocha, I agree. We all put them in their place. Me, yep. Gabrielle, British accent, but what about this mess we made on the Mediterranean Sea? Very, I have an idea. Very whistled and called a huge school of great white sharks, and they ate the remains of the dark mermaids. When it was done, the sea was back to its sparkly blue color. Very, good job boys. Shark 1, as James Gandolfini, thanks very. To tell you the truth, we've been wanting to eat the mermaids from the dark side for a long time. Very, glad I could help. Shark 2, groans. I'm so full I won't be able to eat for a long time. Shark 3, me neither. That was so tasty. Shark 1, alright boys. Let's head home. They went back home to the ocean. Me, that was cool very. Those sharks sounded a lot like famous gangsters on TV. Very, yep. Aline, well guys. Let's head home. Me, you said it. We went back home and arrived at 9 p.m. We walked into the house and Lynn Sr. and Rita were there. Me, hello Mr. Lynn and Ms. Rita. Rita, hey JD. We saw what happened over in Italy on the news and it was unbelievable. Lynn Sr., you guys were battling mermaids. Me, yep. They were from the dark side of the legend and you'll be happy to know that the future mermaid war has been stopped completely. Lynn Sr., that's awesome JD. Lincoln, we started out fighting one mermaid. Very, then it rapidly grew to thousands and then millions. Nicole, we fought a total of 1,742,482,933 dark mermaids. Jared, the odds were grim but we all prevailed. Jesse K, that's right. Allie, it was intense and bloody but we triumphed. Linka, yet. Lynn Sr., I'm so proud of you kids. You all have made us really proud. Me, thank you Mr. Lynn. Sorry we missed dinner. Saving the world is a huge job but somebody has to do it. Cleo, that's right. Ricky, it was awesome though. Emma, yep. Bella, that's true. Rita, oh that's alright guys. But your dinner is in the fridge in your zones for you. Me, thanks. I'm hungry. We ate our dinner after changing out of our bloody clothes and putting them in the wash and showering up. Then we went to bed. The end. Another fanfiction complete. I got the idea for this one from the 2014 fantasy horror movie Killer Mermaid aka Nymph. That movie takes place in Italy and it's about these friends that go on vacation there and it turns into a bloodbath when they encounter a mermaid from the dark side of the legend. This movie gives us a clear view into what the true nature of the dark side of the legend is like. It was freaky, gruesome, and surprisingly one of the movies that didn't scare me. I got the line for the Spartans from 300 and that movie was awesome. Gerard Butler did a great job in that movie. That movie takes place during the Battle of Thermopylae back in 480 BC and that movie was amazing and gruesome. Let me know what you all think. I'm sorry if this chapter made you hurl your guts out because of its graphically violent nature. See you all next time. Killer Mermaid aka Nymph is owned by Milan Todorovic, Victor Aja Film, and Talking Wolf Productions.